Jesus. Whatever you face this week, forward still. Whatever mountains come in your way, forward still. Yeah. Whatever, if you book a tour, forward still. Disappointment come, forward still. Woo! And if another pastor fall, forward still. After the pastor we are follow. We obey with pastor, but we are follow Jesus. Forward still. Woo. Young people, walk holy. Walk holy. Make the right decisions. Walk right. Walk holy. Ramandosia. Rakandarabasiandarabosha. Walk holy. Forward still. It's Jehovah's will. Though the billows dash and sway with a concrete strength, we will push. Let the church be the church, and he will roll. Yes, he will roll. No matter what you face, he will roll. Even if you fall, get up and he will. Oh yes, and he will roll the sea away.
Heat life, he life, he life.
Yes, comrades! Youth and youth! Undecided voters! PNP coming again! So tell your neighbor, tell your friend! Green man a ride like mule, and I take the nation for fall! But we have a new name for him! What the name? Him name Eli! Bangarang! Oh, we tired of the labor pay! The drive across the bus and the country going down the drain. Yes, we tired of the labor pain. Poverty of us we shut and we going insane. Why? Eli? At the union for the bus driver. Eli? That's how you hear from every corner. Eli? In name a ring throughout Jamaica. Eli. On a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, 2 times on a Sunday. Eli. Hear this. Eli tell we say him a go build up the country, put money in our pocket and end poverty. Promise the farmer them a go drive SUV. No him touch the bus, him a blame PNP, but Eli is a rookie driver. Him cannot run Jamaica. Him fi go sit down back in the harbour. Him too lion out of order. Eli. Oh, we tired of the labor pay. The drive across the bus and the country going down the drain. Yes, we tired of the labor pay. Poverty of us we shut and we going insane. Eli. At the union for the bus driver. Eli. That's all you hear from every corner. Eli. In name a ring throughout Jamaica. Eli make big promise to teach a nurse and police. Promise to give them big salary increase. Promise jobs, more jobs and good economy. But no him crash the bus, him a blame PNP. But Eli is a rookie driver. Him cannot run Jamaica. Him fi go sit down back in the harbour. Him too lion out of order. Wanna remember this? Eli from a party new from this scene. Swear say him done with the garrison and the green.
I'll never go back to that.
Him tell the country, now him greener than green with no credibility. Eli, at the union for the bus driver. Eli, that's how you hear on every corner. Eli, him name a ring throughout Jamaica. Eli, Eli is a rookie driver. Eli, him cannot run Jamaica. Eli, him fi go sit down back in the harbor. Eli, him too lion out of order. Eli. On a Monday, on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, 2 times on a Sunday, 1 o'clock.
For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan goes. Get something and wave it. 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 Grab a rock 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 and wave it. Come now, wave your hand. Wave your hand. Wave your hand if you love the Lord. Wave your hand. Wave your, yes, wave your hand if you love the Lord. And me say roll, Jordan roll, roll. Praise him like you just don't care. Just praise the God, because you know what he has done for you. Just give him praise. Rock and praise him. Dance and praise him. Wave your hand and praise him. For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan. My God, David was one of the greatest musicians. And I hear this musician playing. Give God glory, musician. Tell them, play a little David. Play a little David. Play me David. Play a little David. Yes, play me David. Play a little David. Yes, play me David. Play a little David. Me say roll, Jordan. Me say roll, Jordan roll. My God, Church of God this evening. God is good. Yes, God is good. God, for I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan. Come now, me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to do that when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me have to walk right in there. 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 A river Jordan a roll. 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 Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll river Jordan. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Roll bank to bank. Let the deaf man hear. And the dumb man talk. And the blind eye see. And the crippled man walk. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. Roll back to bank. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan a roll. A river Jordan. I feel like praising. I feel it when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me I feel it when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me I feel it when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Me I feel it when you roll. Me want rock and praise it, boy. Me I feel it when you roll. Me want hear when you roll. Boy, river Jordan a roll. People make you roll, make you roll. Boy, a blessing make you roll. Yes, a blessing make you roll. Boy, are your blessing make you roll. Yes, are your blessing make you roll. For I want to go to heaven when I die. We go here when Jordan rolls. Somebody.
All right.
Partner draw. Partner draw. Andre. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. In the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. In the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the parliament. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot. Set a rat trap in a FLA. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap in the school. The one them where thief, the pity them money. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap in the judiciary. The one them where take money out of the table. Set a rat trap in the lawyer them. Set a rat trap. Take the people money and take them land title. And them not get no title. Hello? Set a rat trap. Partner draw. Partner draw. Andre. Hello? Hello? Me say we set a rat trap in the church. For the one them we are thief the offering. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. We must catch them. Set a rat trap in the tax office. Set a rat trap in the 2 foot rat them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Me say we set a rat trap. Andre. Oh my God. We are suffering in Jamaica with the corruption. Jesus Christ, you can't get them.
Good night, good night, good night. Good night, Jamaica, good night. Both to YouTube and TikTok. I know you all missed me today, but when I need to balance, I have to balance. I'm well, Jamaica. I'm pretty well. I can't complain. God has been good. God has been great. So I have to thank Him for all mercies, small or big. It's all about balance, Nicola. It's all about balance. And I say to people from time to time that when I'm doing other aspects of my life, I really don't want to be bombarded by political discussions. I make myself available to talk politics and national affairs 2 to 3 hours each night. I do that 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours in the day. But I think it is very egregious that people are bombarding my phone with political discourse 3 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. It can be a lot. And you know the funny thing that most of those people who are sending those messages and requests and those, you recognize I don't respond to the majority of you? You know why I don't respond? I deliberately don't respond. I deliberately don't respond to it. So you could message me all that, I'm not going to respond. Because I'll send some 10-minute voice note, 8-minute voice note, and on top of that, yes, it can be annoying. And majority of who is sending it, I've never seen them say, "Hi teacher, you are doing a good job, keep it up." No, Paulette, you don't have to text me. You have here to talk to me. You don't have to text me. People don't know time and place. And that's how I start the discussion tonight. I have no problem having discourse and people people must know time and place, man. I have no problem having those discussions, but as I say, Jamaica, say Manish, you know the thing, you know the thing. But I now go explicitly say that. But how was your day, Jamaica? And I want to say to everyone who supported PD Kitchen today, thank you all. I found some new customers today, and all of those who I found, everybody appreciated the food today. I got like overwhelming messages. I said, "Boy, Andre, this food is really good," and thing. So I appreciate the new businesses that I got this week, and it's the first week operating from my new space. I like the kitchen space. It's more flexible. It's more convenient. I can do more. As you know, I'm going into wanting to do caterings more. So for everybody who need them catering requests, yeah, may I use my opportunity and my platform to talk about my business. Me talk about Jamaica business every day. So may I use my opportunity and my platform to speak about my business. So if you need catering requests for birthdays, weddings, funerals, repasts, conferences, all of them something there. Mother's Day, anything you want. And I'm coming out with a Mother's Day gift box. I'm coming out with a Mother's Day gift box. A food gift box for Mother's Day. So if there are persons who want to buy a Mother's Day gift box with food, definitely, no fan no go say can't afford it, but me still do it. So I remember in COVID or in that time I did a Mother's Day gift box, and I got quite a few support. So I believe now, particularly persons in the diaspora, if you want to do a gift box for Mother's Day, it is going to be able to serve 4 persons. So you get the opportunity to get a salad. There'll be 5 protein options, and you get to choose 3. You get to choose 3 accompaniments. Then there is a dessert along with a complimentary bottle of wine. So by Sunday, I will put out all of those details. So if persons are interested in getting their mother or her family, nobody not really want to cook. So just as you go somewhere, go spend the money, you can spend the money with PD Kitchen on a curate on a nice dinner on a table and everybody eat. And one thing you know, Jamaica. One thing you know is that my food good. So for persons who want that, and also remember Auntie Claudette and her baskets for Mother's Day. So there are 2 options. Either you support the food or you support a Mother's Day basket. Make sense? Is either you support a food or you support a Mother's Day basket. There are two options. Mother's Day gift box, where so it can, where Oita go set up Jamaica, once in a Kingston, Portmore, Spanish Town. Me not telling the cost. If people are interested, you can reach out to me. All of the information will be up on the thing for Sunday night. Me just wait for the graphics people to finish it up. Hopefully I can get a little mini commercial from a team and we have that. But God and time, so people who know some mothers they are come up who want to treat their mother to all of that fancy dancy from Partner Draw Kitchen, only can reach out to me. So there's two options. Two options, Jamaica. So you should be able to support, or you can. But I hope that at least 20 persons will be able to buy me food box. You understand? As me said to you, say it's going to be two options. If you don't support me, I want you to support Auntie Claudia. Because you know I'm a right hand, left hand, right foot, left foot. No, sir? So support me. If you don't support me, you support Auntie Claudia. Or when you can, she will create some nice Mother's Day things. And like how we did last year, we're on a Zellar, and she said how much people can she can do like a 20 mothers and partner draw and make sure so those 20 mothers get their Mother's Day gift basket. So we have many options. Jamaica. So if you're interested in that food box for your mother, it's gonna be one nice thing, very curated Jamaica. I'm gonna make it pretty, I'm gonna make it fancy, I'm gonna make it nice. Just imagine a mango Greek salad, a mango season now, Jamaica. May I make it put in a mango Greek salad? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what else is to come? May I include the tropical flavors with the yard style? You're not gonna love it, Jamaica. So as me say, it's gonna be awesome, it's gonna be epic. So the box serves 4 persons. 4 persons. So it comes with a nice wine, it will come with the accompaniments, it will come with the dessert, all of them something there. No, I wouldn't be able to corporate here. As me say still, if it is people are interested, you can reach out to me. You can reach out. Me say other people are designing food box and so forth, and them very exorbitant. But Jamaica, may I make it reasonable? May I make it how much? If you go arrest, me see Rosalie go a restaurant yesterday. And Rosalie nyam till right queue, can't believe. And 1 person or 2 person bill come to 26,000. And Jamaica, me, I create a dinner box for 4 persons at 25,000 Jamaican dollars. You hear me say? 4 persons going to be able to eat for $25,000. If you go on one restaurant, 4 persons, tell me how much that is a 4-course or a 3-course meal. Tell me if me not reasonable, Jamaica. So if you're not interested, you can reach out to me and we can take it from there. So if me not get no inquiries, if I 2 inquiry me can't do it. Because I have to do it by volume for it make sense to me to produce. So if me not see 20 persons or 15 people, me can't do it, Jamaica. So if people are interested, me will get the information, you make your deposit, closer to the time you get final deposit, and we take it from there. Mother's Day, round the corner. When you want to treat your mother, when you work with PD Kitchen, if me not have 2 people dinner box, me never consider that. 2 people dinner box. Never consider that, So somebody from Portland said I'm interested already. Wow. My first client I come from Portland. Yeah, man, if a Stony Hill, me will deliver to Stony Hill, man. Somebody said Port. Ah, wow. Yes, me get 2 persons in inquiry, the students. See, so another person say, awesome. Me get 3 persons already. 3 persons already, students. So, may appreciate the persons that are inquiring about it. So, as I said, Jamaica, anybody else who wants this awesome experience, all right, somebody awesome. Yeah, Jamaica, this year, me I go hard for the food. Me I go hard for the food. Me I go hard for the food, Jamaica. Me I go hard for the food. Me say, me have to be intentional. Somebody say, think about the 2 bucks. I'll give it some thought. But, all right, another person said them interested. Awesome. So, me have about 4 persons interested. Yeah, people in the diaspora can treat them mother. Don't make no mother go cook that day. They not go see me fix it. Nice, nice, nice. And when me done it, I go say, whoa, teacher. Somebody said them want to treat them 2 daughters. So that would have been 2 dinner box, you know. We have to go work that out. 2 dinner box somebody. See, people are inquire. Me happy so Jamaica. As I said, Jamaica, the cost is $25,000. $25,000 to treat 4 persons. You get the salad, you get dessert, you get a complimentary bottle of wine. Coupled with that, you get 3 accompaniments. So there is going to be chicken option, pork option, fish option, something else on the menu. Oh, pork, fish, and I'm going to do curry oxtail on that day. And also, there's 2 vegetarian options on it. You get me? Somebody said too expensive. Well, when I go to the restaurant and go, make Rosalie tell you how much fair food cost with Raikou last night. So, I'm looking forward to the support. Yes, the 25,000. So yes, man, there's vegetarian option. And so, what's the cost in US? Me not work out that. Me go work it out and make you know. Me go work it out and make you know. So the option is the box comes and you choose 3 meats. 3 meats. All right. So we're going to get into that, but me have to go work out it and make you know Jamaica. All right. Overseas, if people in the overseas, it's a remember the delivery everything, just probably 200 US or thereabout. But we're gonna work it out, students. We're gonna work it out. All right. So we will have further discussions about that. All right. We'll have further discussions about that. Now, Jamaica, it's very interesting what is happening. If you need my Zelle information, send me a WhatsApp and I'll forward my Zelle information to you. All right. See, people are asked what about a one-person box. Lord God, what is spamming now? Students, me go think about it and get back to you, and we will take it from there. All right, Jamaica. Let us turn to what is happening in the region right now. Let us turn to what is happening in the region right now. I don't know if Jamaica heard about what happened or woke up this morning to what is happening in Guyana. I don't know if Jamaica heard of what is happening in Guyana, where Adrianna Young, an 11-year-old, was said to be missing, and she just appeared in a pool. She just appeared in a pool, and the entire Guyana is basically on fire right now. Look at what was said, Jamaica. Look at this.
Something is not adding up. Only in Guyana, a child drowns in a pool and appears from a secret door. And we need answers. Yesterday, a child went missing at a pool. She was there with family, her grandmother and cousins and friends. They searched. Police called. Officials said she wasn't in the pool. They even declared she wasn't in the building. But then, between 10 and 11 a.m., the next day, which is today, her body surfaced in that same pool. A pool that was thoroughly searched. A pool the authorities said was clear. How does a child disappear under the eyes of adults and then reappear dead in a pool that was supposedly empty as recent as 6 a.m. this morning? Let's be real. Children just don't vanish in pools without a trace. They don't go unnoticed in crystal clear water for over 24 hours. So now we're asking, what happened between the time she went missing and the moment she surfaced? Who was with her? Who failed her? Who's covering what up? This baby deserves truth. Her family deserves justice. And if no one's speaking up, we, content creators on the internet that are of Guyanese native, will speak up. Justice for the family of Adrianna Young. Justice for the family of Adrianna Young. May the owners of Day establishments never rest. May your spirits be tormented for what you have done to this young lady. Our system, our protective system has failed tremendously, and we are asking for justice.
Jamaica, you heard that. She's only 11 years old. She mysteriously disappeared. She mysteriously disappeared, Jamaica. She mysteriously disappeared. Mysteriously disappeared. And coupled with that, Jamaica, she appeared in a pool at a hotel. And the people of Guyana are not having it. The people of Guyana not having it because they're saying something very spooky. Jamaica, they're saying that something very spooky is happening. I gather that the cameras also at the hotel were adjusted. And the argument the Guyanese are saying is that Adrianna Young was sacrificed. Many are arguing in Guyana tonight that Adrianna Young was sacrificed. But the people of Guyana is not like the people of Jamaica. The people of Guyana is not like the people of Jamaica. Because the people of Jamaica, when they hear things happen to our children, they just talk 2 times on their phones. And then it is business as usual. But the people of Guyana took it to the streets. They literally burnt the hotel to the ground, Jamaica. The people of Guyana literally burnt the hotel to the ground. In Jamaica, it would have been a 9-day talk. Yes, Sandra Massey, they burnt the hotel to the... Producer, show them how the place. Look at... This
is what going on here now. With that double A, with the fucking sacrifice the little fucking girl. And we ain't taking it like this time. We is not fucking Linden. We is not Linden. We is West Side. The worst side. The worst. Good. Y'all have a seat. That's what learn. Good. That's what learn. I'm a fucking learn. Hey, y'all, have a seat. Have a seat. That's what they're doing to fucking black people. The fucking girl up here just said the fucking pool this morning, dog. All night everybody searching, y'all forgive my language. All night we searching, we can't find shit up. And this morning just such a float up in the fucking pool. What iniquity and evil mothers is that, right? What's going on in this country, right? This is how PPPs work. Yeah, I said. This is how fucking y'all work. Blood sacrifice and black people. They gone done. I tell you, Martin said up. Yeah. I got in there. Yeah. You got in there. We got in the fucking house. I remember people fucking kill the little girl, dog. The fucking girl got sacrificed, dog. What do you want to get cheering, man? Black people want to kill me out, dog. They're killing you to me in any numbers, fam. With evilness. But we ain't taking it up. We ain't taking it like that. Y'all share this to show the world what's going on in fucking Guyana. Whereby the fucking higher powers will sacrifice low fucking people for money. For money. But we ain't taking it, sir. We ain't taking it, sir. We ain't taking it, sir. I Tyreek. I ain't him done. We ain't taking it, sir. Stop killing fucking black people. Stop killing. We don't give a fuck, you know. We just do it properly. All the ones on West Side they can't do this, and West Side can't do that. Y'all look and fucking see. And take your time where y'all come and we fucking bridge. The place kinda hot right now. Right now, the fans them taking chair for watch and see what the fuck the scrape them gonna do. Kill the fucking people that were sacrificing people like. Secretly, we're gonna find y'all one by one. We, the original task force. Watch at me. The original task force. We ain't taking it like. We ain't taking it like. We ain't taking it, sir. When we done, we got my house. When we done, we got my house. When we done here, we got my mom on this fucking hotel house.
Jamaica. After doing further research, Guyana is a very racially divided country now. The blacks versus the Indians. I gather equally why the black people have reacted this way in Guyana is that it is said that this is the third black girl in recent times. I say that to say Jamaica. We, the people of Jamaica, and I gather that the owners of the hotel attempted to flee Guyana and they were arrested. But when I consider what is happening, when I saw or when I see what is happening, I say to myself, with the myriads of injustices that have been faced upon the children of Jamaica, with the myriad of instances that have been faced upon the children of Jamaica, I'm not promoting an uprising or a coup. But the people of Jamaica have never really responded. With the level of oppression that is happening in Jamaica, the level of criminality, the level of injustices that has been faced upon the people of Jamaica, I'm going to say it again. I don't see that level of passion coming out from the people of Jamaica. One time Jamaica was seen. One time Jamaica was seen as the voice that championed freedom and equality. We stood up against injustices. There is no fire anymore from the people of Jamaica. Again, I am not promoting violence and I'm not promoting a coup. But the people of Jamaica have become dormant. The people of Jamaica, in my opinion, we have lost the fire. We have lost the fire and the many irregularities, injustices that we are facing in this country. Am I telling a lie? With what happened to the 15-year-old? Now I'm being told that a 12-year-old was arrested by the police because police said they needed to get in his phone. And the young man said him don't remember the password. And the police lock him up, you know. Listen to the story of this young man. Listen to the story of this young man tonight. Listen.
So, yesterday, this lady's son was 12 years old, right?
Yeah.
was locked up by the Lottery Scam Task Force police officers who came to Trelawney and took her 12 years old son into custody. Right? Now it is alleged that this 12-year-old was locked up because he refused to open his cell phone. Now, this is the young man. The police have now released him, but he has not been charged with any crime. But he has been released this morning. Right? Young man, tell me what happened to you yesterday. Let me know what happened.
Yesterday, they put me on the ground.
Alright, then you said them put you on the ground. Tell me, who put you on the ground?
The police officer. He take me up on the ground. Hold me ears and don't move till he tell me to get up.
So stop there. So where were you when this happened?
In our kitchen.
So you're in the kitchen and the police came there?
Yes.
And what the police said to you?
He told me to open the phone.
Police said open the phone?
Yeah.
Did you open the phone?
No, because I never remember my password.
And what happened when you don't open the phone?
Then came to go up on the ground. And one of them, they threatened me so them go beat me.
So did you go on the ground?
Yes.
And what happened when you went on the ground?
Yeah. They tell me to hold my ears.
To hold your ears?
Yes.
What do you mean by hold your ears?
Go on my elbow. And go on my elbow.
Talk louder, man. Talk louder.
They tell me to hold my ears and they put me on my elbow.
So did you do that?
Yes.
How did it feel?
It did feel hard and it did tired. It did feel hard and it did tired.
So how long you were having your elbow for?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Holding your ears?
They are trying to tell me to get up.
So if you get up?
They are trying.
Talk louder, man.
And then after I put me in a bus with some other man. And after they bring me come and follow me. And then they that question me when my brother they gone.
So when you say question, what do you mean? Who was there when they were questioning you?
Some police officer.
Oh, so only police were in the bus with you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
12 years old.
You're 12 years old?
Yeah.
So, where them carry you go? After you leave in the bus?
Then bring me come and Falmouth first.
Which part of Falmouth?
Falmouth police station. And then after, then we go bring me to Stuart Town.
Stuart Town?
Stuart Town police station to put me in a jail cell.
I put in a jail cell?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. So tell me about the jail cell where them put you in.
In the day cold and in the day smell bad.
Bad?
We sleep on the floor.
Sleep on the floor?
Yeah.
Tell me some more about in the jail cell.
And no toilet never in the way of people on the ground.
Same place where you sleep?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. So when did you come out of jail?
Today.
Huh?
Today.
You come out of jail today?
Yeah.
Okay. Mother? Mother?
Yes, sir.
So your son has been released, right?
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling now?
I feel very good. I feel happy.
Good. Now, he has been released. Has he been charged for any crime?
No,
Not charged for anything.
no,
So he was locked up for nothing then.
nothing.
Now, this is the Jamaica that we're living in. This is the Jamaica that we're living in. Where you have members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. To be specific, the Lottery Scam Task Force officer came to Trelawney, asked the youngster to open the phone. He told him he didn't remember the password. And what they did, they placed him on his, what, your belly? Placed him on his belly, told him to hold his ears, for 5 minutes. The 12-year-old guy, right? 5 minutes to have him there. And then, when the young man was unable to open his cell phone, they carry him and lock up the 12-year-old into a jail cell in Stuart Town, Trelawney. Now, if this is the Jamaica that we are going to live in, I want the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Right Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, and I want the opposition leader, Mr. Mark Golding, the Jamaican for Justice, and everybody, you need to intervene because this cannot continue. It is getting from bad to worse. There are laws in this country, and the police as well as we as citizens are to respect it and obey. Alright? Good.
out. Whoa, yo, yo, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody. Man or woman.
Jamaica. I think I need to get an attorney to tell me how to proceed with this matter. I don't need an attorney to tell you that a minor. Get Mr. Buchanan to come on the program here and put Ishmael on the program. I'm tired of Jamaica. Tired. What me say, I'm tired of Jamaica.
Greetings all.
Good evening, everybody. Today
What
has
would
been
you,
a long day.
Mr. Buchanan,
Yes.
listening to one of your legal minds speaking just now, Mr. Khan, tell Jamaica to deny the breaches that happened against that youngster.
Well, I can start by saying the age of criminal responsibility in Jamaica is 12. Children are not to be processed and questioned outside of the presence of their legal guardian. And so, certainly, when it comes to conversations about even criminality, the guardian is supposed to be present. And I mean, we're in Jamaica, nobody cares about that anymore. There's a complete disconnect in terms of the decision to treat children as if they're adults, while at the same time legislation is being passed, certainly to say that, parents have an obligation to take care of their children up to 23 when they're in school. I'm just laying that context to say that it's very disturbing, because I know it was this week that we saw a 15-year-old being manhandled with zero justification as to why. And I saw he appeared on TV and he was beaten. He could barely walk. And now you listen to the young man, he's 12, and he said he didn't remember the password. Whether or not he was telling the truth was not a sufficient reason for him to be arrested. And those things are important because, again, if anybody remembers the Issa case, which took some serious time and went to the Constitutional Court, the right to privacy is something that is upheld until a court says otherwise. And so the police demanding that persons, it doesn't have to be a 12-year-old, anybody, police demanding you to open your phone is a breach of your right to privacy. And they must go and get the necessary court orders to go about finding out the contents of somebody's phone. And so it's not just limited to the 12-year-old. My only concern is that there is a task force that can go around and tell a 12-year-old to go up in the truck back and continue to attempt to criminalize an ordinary citizen, let alone a child. And I can say this to you, that we're still dealing with Gillick competence when it comes to children. There is the Child Care and Protection Act. and we must uphold the law. We can't have people just breaking the law as they like. So it's very difficult because maybe if we were having this show last week, I wouldn't have to touch the sadness about blackness, how we and ourselves are treating people of being black. But then I any haven't heard the world speak out about the possible to watch a great leader like Ibrahim Trudora, if I'm saying his last name,
Priori.
Traore. I keep saying that, yeah, Traore, and black excellence, black greatness, and how the approach is to victimize a black person by simply just using another black person, and somehow it's okay.
So you're talking
I,
about the assassination attempts.
it's more than that. Ibrahim represents what Marcus Garvey never got to be in the Jamaican space, and we often forget that. And I speak on it because um, although Marcus Garvey is a national hero, the implementations of his thoughts, his ideas, and his vision for what Jamaicans are supposed to be have never come to fruition. And so when a police officer who, I mean, when takes up somebody's child and treat them like a criminal for access to a cell phone and treating you like a big man when you don't even have Gillick competence. When
What
a
is guilt?
court Gillick competence is when children are below the age, certainly of 16. There's an assumption that they're not innocent. And really the age of criminal responsibility. They in We have a whole child diversion act, a whole legislation that mandates the police and judges and the whole justice system to find alternative ways than to criminalize children, even when they commit crimes. There's a schedule of offenses. And I can say to you that there must be public education on mala prohibita versus mala non se. That is, crimes of prohibition, i.e., that which they want to send him up in the truck back for, versus the heinous crimes that take place, like the constant adults sexually molesting young people. And I have to wonder now if there are people with the appetite to make contact with children, why they have to abuse them in that manner. It's something to think about. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Safe to say that we must protect our children at
It's
all
it,
costs. There is something called the best interest of the child. And one of the best, if you think about the best interest of the child, it is to educate, is to ensure they're nurtured to be the best versions of themselves. And this, what is happening, is not it. It's not happening.
it's
The
funny you
best.
say that, because I've always said that the sibling of racism is classism, and I cannot help but say, if it were that 12-year-old was from another ilk or of another particular lighter version of blackness, he wouldn't have been treated that way. Or if he had a particular name, or if they knew that his family was, such man or a Buchanan, or
No, don't bring no vocabulary in it
let me
because
not use their name,
it's
because them
not
deal with
only
you bad, them deal with you a way same way. So maybe not, that was an awful analogy.
let
But
me let me give
really,
you one. Let me give you one. You could be a thief, right? I have poor for your place
or
because
a
you're not a Finson.
Right. So I'm convinced just recently, and I know you know about this case. Somebody's child died and they wanted access to the phone and they had to go through the courts.
It's a case.
The Amoy Issa case,
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody's child died
and she
and
never give the
and she
police.
never wanted them going on her phone and they had to go through the courts. And the youth say him don't remember the password.
No,
And
and she don't. No, you missed one point. She certainly was not arrested at no
she
point.
wasn't she wasn't even you gotta tell a little baby boy if you go down upon him, if you lay down and put him on. I know this it's a punishment tactic because your body's off the ground and your elbows have to be holding your body weight. It's a punishment tactic, Andre, and everyone. It's to break him so that he will tell them the password.
Children live what they learn because that's how them do them at the academy.
listen. This is
But
becoming too much, you know. This is becoming literally too much. My cause he's my brother, you know. He's my brother. My brother has been treated like this while the system is using my brother to inflict lifelong torture on my next brother. Come on. The police them blacking, I think them white and at them I do it.
Well, I can say to Jamaica, it is a reoccurring theme in this space where mm,
no,
is
can
a
I just say what? I just
go.
wanted to say one thing, Andre. The ISA's treatment is the correct treatment. So, for context, let no citizen think that the manner in which the police dealt with the ISA case was any favoritism or anything of the sorts. That is the way it is supposed to be.
Meaning go to
That's
the court.
yes, it is the respect for the constitutional rights of the citizen. And so
But
when we said don't know who for frightened is don't
that
be
was a
mad at Issa. No, don't
No,
be
I'm
mad
not
at
gonna be mad
Issa
at her.
for them having to respect her constitutional rights. It's the disrespect of everybody else that we must look at.
And
So
that
I'm
is the
taking
point.
this opportunity to say that we must respect the Constitution and we must respect basic human dignity. Several
mm,
constitutional breaches took place by the interaction between the young man and the JCF.
but you see, that is alarming, it is stressing, but I don't even want to raise the matter here now, because I don't want to. It's worrying the trend that is happening in the country. And the response from the government and the JCF is when you talk out, you're said to be a terrorist. And this child is a minor. And when it is not a minor, it's the elders that they abuse. When it's not a minor, it's an elder that they abuse. And they certainly abused the elder in Clarendon yesterday. And no response from the government, limited or little response from the opposition. People are concerned about the direction, how parliamentarians are seeing these things and basically being docile and being silent about it, you know.
It's too much now, man. It's too much. Nobody gets away. Nobody. Boy, baby, teenager, adult, um, seniors, retirees. Nobody gets away anymore. Nobody. It can be. It
I
cannot be.
believe this is
Sorry.
an effort to drive fear into the people. I believe it is a deliberate effort to drive fear into the people so that when they see these things, they will say, oh, if we do this to the child or we do this to the elder, you, what would we do to you?
But we know what they do to the adults. They kill them.
Or like how them kill the 100 lane today?
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think I don't think that the JCF is the problem.
What do you think is the problem?
The media.
Why is it the media the problem?
There's no way that I can take up. There's no way that I ought to take up the news report that says a shootout took place and it's inconsistent with what's on the ground.
So you're saying that the media is not doing the kind of investigative work to
No, no. There are too many videos. I can take you back to the media reporting that there was a shootout, and then the video surfaced when the police had the young men go on their knees and they executed them.
the
These
what the
videos still exist. Yes, yes. And we
and
knew and the police was eventually charged. I'm happy to report that I did a case where Denver Needham took a machete and chopped a police officer who murdered his son. I cross-examined that police officer who ended up being charged for murder down in Mandeville and is now officially charged for murdering Denver Needham's son. And the response was to put Denver Needham in jail and charge him for um, wounding with intent. And he went to trial in a circuit court, and a jury found him not guilty with video evidence that the police officer deliberately shot and killed his son. So
but
so
Jamaica,
so we this conversation is not an attack on the JCF. This conversation is about the use of body cameras, the use of Jamaica Eye, the use of cell phones, the use of so when I see a video or when I see a news report that says man die in 100-man lane, I don't know him. I just know that any random man in 100-man lane in Jamaica, we say a ghetto man that, and we say it's the scourge of the earth, and we say this is what's wrong with Jamaica, and it's a son of Jamaica that is in that same lane. A 14-year-old was murdered by the police, murdered, shot, killed, allegedly. We can use the nice words, unalived, but it's the same lane, it's the same menace, it's the same problem. It's however we want to put it. Those people down there, those people who are responsible for crime. But then, what do you do when there's video that is
the media report said tonight that there was a
show the
shoot.
media report first? Yes, and
I
what
don't
was
have
it?
the media report, but if
Okay, right.
what was
Mm-hmm.
said all across Jamaica today, they said it was a shootout that happened with the alleged Don. Them say him is a Don. I don't know if him is a Don Jamaica. I don't know if him is a ordinary man. 100 Lane people know him. Red Hills Road people know him. See him there, Jamaica. Them say him is the Don. Now Jamaica, looking at the young man, I don't know if him is a Don. I don't know if him involved in any nefarious or criminal activities. Look now at what happened. Look now, Jamaica, at the video of what happened this morning in 100 Lane.
One shot of fire. 100 Lane, turn up again.
Hey, stop it! Stop it!
Eh? No, for them to push this out of the house, it look like.
In bed?
Most dead man, yeah, people are balling, man.
Oh, God. Where's your name? What's your friend anymore?
Then kill him to Ross. Then kill him. Oh Lord. You know long them are fun? You know long police are fun? And then finally kill him now. Oh God. You Jesus. I can't even get Twin. Oh Lord have mercy. This wicked. Really kill him? Them shot him up. Really kill him? No, go over, but them shot him up. Oh God have mercy, God. Long time them off fight them, man. Long time them off kill the blood clot. Yeah, long time, man, I just know. So should they even come up with us?
Jamaica, I only heard one shot. Jamaica, I don't know if you heard multiple shots.
I'm sorry, this is just a leadership issue for me. This has to be a leadership issue.
I said say something and I am going to rebut the argument, even though it's his opinion. It is a JCF government problem, I said. It's not a media problem alone.
Come on,
No.
the media can
Hold
be
on.
blamed
Let me
because
give you
they're not.
let me just give context, and I want to make this clear. We have to not be reactive. I don't know about you, but I hold back my tears because the trauma that they put that lady through is the same trauma that they have put Andrew's family in St. Andrew, that Juliet Cuthbert constituency, and she has said nothing about it. And they murdered a young businessman. And I can go through every constituency, and these things has happened about 100 times with the media classing these people. And they don't say allegedly, and they say the done. It's almost like they just want to, we need pinchers to come back and say, am I done? And who said done upon if I'm a done? No, no. We back in the dance hall. And so the
See,
media has to properly investigate, has to
no,
properly and
it's true.
report. But I
It's true.
know, you see, because I know, say, the one investigative journalist, them would have murdered him. Giovanni Dennis is the one man who goes out there
One
and
Geo.
just make them know, say, I saw it go. And him win him awards at the end of the year. But outside of, what's the other guy's name? Ishmael Andre Stephen. Well, Andre Stephen.
I'm
Oh,
100
Andre,
man. I put a door on him.
I didn't see you there,
You're skin of
Andre.
yours, your boss. We need
Andre,
you.
when Andre licked them with the, what is in the couch?
What
What is that? When Andre say, who is that car? So outside of that, what I'm saying is it becomes a
It's true.
problem
No
because
objective journalism exists anymore.
we not going to address the fact that the Prime Minister did say that meet your judge, meet your maker. We're not disputing the fact that the Minister of National Security has given a mandate that it's okay to murder. He has done that. And they make no apology about it. Shoot to kill, ask questions later. There is no doubt in my mind that there is a death squad. That has and it's followed by statistics that, of course, we as Jamaicans are happy that the death rate is down. But if a Jamaican is a Jamaican, no matter how you die, if you're not dying from natural causes, the death rate, it really isn't down, because there's 100 young men who are dead, who didn't get a fair trial. And if I think I am the authority to talk about the justice system and the amount of persons who they have said committed crimes and have their appeals have been overturned because there simply wasn't the evidence. So without the justice system, without going through the hands, and I spoke about Denver Needham, but Joel Needham was given bail just this week. Check the newspaper article. He was given bail because bail is a constitutional right. Even if Malahoo wants to tamper with the Bail Act and has watered down and whittled down the constitutional right, It's still a right, and judges respect it. So those who are
And
the custos morum of the Constitution,
me go and say
all right,
it is
that's
a
fine.
multifaceted problem. We can't say the media alone.
No,
Me
I'm saying
also
the
Come
media.
on, two
What I'm
things can be
saying
right.
is, the media has to report as it is. You cannot, dead people cannot defend themselves, and you cannot leave it at the hands of the family to say, especially ghetto people, to say that my son and my brother is not what they're saying. And whether or not this young man, I don't know him from nowhere. I've never seen this man in my life. To say that you heard the video. They said it's a long time they've been trying to kill him. We have a justice system. If he is such a criminal, put him before the justice system.
but you know,
You have a lot of judges that
I
their hands are not light with the sentences that they give them.
I find it strange that this young man was murdered this week in light of what is happening in Carl Samuda's constituency.
I bet the man will shoot off a Delana Steve right driver in no. Then they go try shoot him up too. Allegedly.
Oh, because I'm not
You
going there with you.
No, serious. You can't stop the laughing. It killed the show, you know, Ishmael. It killed the
What
seriousness
happened?
of the show.
But I have to laugh because when say it's true, so I can't do nothing else but laugh. When say is a valid point. I can't do nothing else but laugh. Is a valid point.
What did he say though?
I now repeat it. I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, I can't recall. But I find it strange.
My my thing
Wonder if
is
I wonder if this young man was showing any form of support. But time will tell. Time will tell.
I stand by the fact that I really think that the leadership, inclusive of the government, must be blamed for this because there was an argument recently about body cameras, and the government, including the Minister of Security and the commissioner, rubbished the argument. They rubbished the argument saying that it's not needed. So how will we know what happened if body cameras aren't needed?
Who is saying it's not needed?
The minister.
Not just the
The
minister.
minister is what? Hold on. Who is the minister?
What's his name? Torres Chang.
Yeah, a man who used to operate on heart and nano heart. And probably
And the
if him see
commissioner
a left
also has something to say about
if
it
him
as
see
well.
a hold on no, you can if him see a left ventricle or a right ventricle, he wouldn't know what to do with it right now. But him is the security minister. He has no authority. He has no acumen. He has no legal training to know the reasons why we need it. This is the man who Jamaica I shut down upon him when it's convenient to do so. Yeah? And I can tell you this right now. In America, all the police officers who gone to jail is the body cam cameras would have
That's
been
my
the
point,
evidence.
Isaac. That is
Even
my
after.
point.
No, but what I'm saying to you is because he's the same man that say you can lock up people in states of emergencies, and it was by the whim of his pen. And when I was a young attorney, and I said that's too much power for one dummy to have.
But
People
he's the
were
one making
upset.
the decisions now, you
And
know.
I'm
That is my
saying that
thing.
just because he's making the decisions doesn't mean that he actually have the powers to do so. We're in an election year, and people must understand. Do you want your sons and daughters to remain alive? Black people, do you want your sons and daughters to have a life? Do you want your sons and daughters to become lawyers? Do you want your sons and daughters to get farm work cards and go out foreign and get a better opportunity at life rather than killing them? Males are marginalized in Jamaica and ghetto youths are criminalized. And on a given day, if ISAT is not in his law clothes and the wrong policeman sees him, they're going to class him on any given day just for being black.
No, but you're
There
agreeing with
is
me now,
there
Isat.
is racial profiling. No, but we don't nobody don't need to care what Horace Chang think. These are the people that spend billions on dollars of states of emergencies, and taxpayers are spending millions case by case. And years after the Jamaica Labour Party lose, the
Mm.
next government, PNP, is still going to have to be paying people for the mistakes made by Andrew Holness that said states of emergency is a crime fighting tool. And 5 months into election year, where him can't call the election, they are fingering statistics to make it look like Jamaica is a safe place. Come on, man, let's be for real. So
No,
nobody else will speak about it. But let me tell you something.
you
You
made a point.
cannot. No, I mean not. All right, go
You know,
on. Let me stop. Go
that's why
ahead.
I'm different from the state of emergencies to now targeted operations.
You mean murder,
Yeah.
death squad?
Mm-hmm.
No, and I'm saying to you, um, in an election year, targeted operations where you kill people that is able to, so you can manipulate spaces and bring fear into people, and what you're doing is affecting the democratic process, which is an election.
Yep.
Because there a lot of people won't say it, but in many spaces a lot of the people who are dead are people who otherwise would have said, I've had enough of this party and we need a change in Jamaica. Whether it be young, whether it be old, whether it be people who are actually, that's what they did in slavery. So when I saw that woman cry a while ago, the way she cried, and you see her soul leave her body because she suffered from trauma, they go and read what the historical context of this victimization is. Because the slave master used to kill what they call the most viable Negro in front of the whole village. And it doesn't make people irate. So
Mm.
either you're trying to incite a riot, you're trying to start a war. And I mean, Mala, who came and said, well, if the country goes into war, we don't have to call
Yeah.
an election. And she read it out. And then there is conduct that is aching to provocation. How many black people have to die by the hands of the Jamaica Labour Party before people realize that this is not the right way? This is not how you fight crime.
My thing
Oh,
is
wait.
though,
All right.
no man, I get what you're saying, but my thing is though, the only reason why they and I'm going to go back to the no body camera, no wearing body camera issues. The only reason why he could be regarded as a don is because there is no visual evidence, and the journalist that got the story was told by a police officer that he's a don. That's the
But
only
I'm
way.
saying, hold on. That's the point. That's
Again,
if I may be permitted. Go ahead, Andre. I just
I
want to.
said this thing is for the media houses to go do them fact checking.
But it's not only fact check. Explain to me, anybody in Jamaica, help me to understand. Because I'm a human rights attorney. My brain only thinks constitution. My brain respects the constitution. So any
Well,
human being, any state actor that acts outside of the constitution cannot get my support,
Mm.
no matter the cost. There is one way, and the right way is the Constitution. And the law and the Constitution says the right to life is paramount. And the state must say that it is demonstrably justifiable in a free and democratic society to take the life. What does that mean? You must justify to the court and to the Jamaican people that you could not have used less restrictive measures. If you recall, it was it Mandeville or Manchester had those guys who were criminals who were robbing a supermarket or something and barricaded themselves in the place, if they were not on TikTok and said, no, kill we live, they would have been dead.
True. And it would have been regarded as a shootout as well.
And it was a shootout.
Oh, yes,
And
it
they were
was.
out of bullets. But they were not murdered because they had video evidence. So we must distinguish between, and we have the evidence where persons' statements were written that there was a shootout, and when the cameras come in, the video evidence. You're talking to an attorney who has gone to trial with the video evidence, and let's make no mistake. We don't discard the JCF. There are members of the JCF who have the utmost greatest integrity, and their conduct and their respect to their oath to uphold, protect, and serve is being diminished by rogue cops who the commissioner of police is trying to say that until I see otherwise, you cannot say that it is not justified, but yet you're not promoting the use of body cams. Well, less restrictive measures is the test. So even if the person is a don, nothing warrants you murdering them. It's murder. The Bible says it. Yeah? Unless a killing is justified, it's murder. And the Privy Council has said it. The case is the king against Clegg. And there are no special circumstances that allow persons who serve in, whether it be the military, the DCS, the JCF, to commit an act that can be anything other than murder, where you cannot justify it. And I'm speaking out as a constitutional attorney, a human rights attorney, that is simply saying, this is not a political argument. Life is something given to us without knowing we are to receive it.
All I want to wonder, how many more will die before the Jamaican people stand up?
Many more will have to suffer. Many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Because all I'm saying is, in a year that is voting, where the JLP must have 23 seats and can't find no more. Yeah, they must sieve right through the constituencies just to find one candidate. You saw what I did there?
That's how
Yeah.
it is there.
Yes. But I'm saying, and in the middle of that, you're gonna hear people winning by 13 votes, but 100 people are dead. Not from natural causes. In an election year, the extrajudicial killings are up. It's a matter for you.
I want to know how many civil servants and government workers don't get paid.
Nobody got this man, I'm Andre. Nobody with that, man. You upset me now.
I hear say all of the fortnightly workers haven't been paid. Anything goes to Jamaica? I hear the fortnightly work. I hear that many government workers have not been paid. Is there any truth to it?
Me not get no pay yet.
But
me not see your people them at top up your super chat.
Oh well.
I must sure they not get paid.
And the Jamaican people bless me. Most of
no, well, them would have like for bless you, but Flavor
yes.
Flavor not do our work. You see I tell you that for runway?
I heard tonight, Jamaica, a particular senator say that our teachers have the most houses and cars under this government. Listen to him, Jamaica. Mega upset with him tonight. Me him out. Listen to this, Jamaica.
It is not surprising, therefore, Mr. President, that relative to any other time in Jamaica's history, you have more teachers owning their own home today and more teachers. Yes? More teachers owning motor vehicles today, Mr. President. When you go to a school nowadays, Senator Crawford, when I attended primary school, Mr. President, and when Damien would have attended primary school, we used to play scrimmage and salada kick in the parking lot at the school. The parking lot at schools now, Mr. President, have all kinds of vehicles owned by our nation's teachers situated there. That is it. And Mr. President, you can't find space to play scrimmage. You can't find space to play catch a shubi. And you have to be careful how you bat ball now in the schools, because you don't want to mash the teacher's car glass. Stop talking rubbish, man. Stop talking rubbish. When motor vehicles were liberalized in the early 1990s, on account of premature liberalization of the Jamaican dollar, what we had was a cataclysmic situation where interest rates had to go extremely high in order to mop up liquidity. And with interest rates going high, you also had inflation going high, and teachers like my aunt and several other teachers across Jamaica had to suck salt through wooden spoon. They, relative to today, were not able to own motor vehicles. Yes, many teachers scrambled to even find the fare to take them to school, especially when we got to the Ben Johnson part of the month. Yes, when we got to the Ben Johnson part of the month. You see, when you're a tap and Harris, you don't even know what Ben Johnson mean. Yes? You have a Ben Johnson part of the month. Ask the
I wonder if this man realized you're paying P hand in my tooth. I thought about car. You realize that?
Wait, stop, pause. You good have to play back that the video there. The cameraman brave, you know. Can me see one button and hold on for dear life. I mean just want to know, as an expert, Andre, in tailoring and fabric, what material and thread was used to hold that button in place? Because I see they made fun of Damien on one thing the other day. But me see that button there almost come off of my good eye a while ago. And me know say it's a pre-recorded thing. The cameraman brave, man. After the comment on that, then we can go.
It's a shoot up.
As an accomplished attorney with 400 suits, I'm appalled at the misuse of that button. But go ahead. I digress.
I won't even attack the button tonight. I want to attack the content. I'm not going to con the button because all who knows fashion knows that. I know I don't want to attack him from that lens tonight.
No attack on him attacks.
I want to attack him from the perspective of how many teachers paying rent. No, it's not how many teachers paying rent. If it is that more teachers were owning houses and cars, gentlemen, would we have that mass migration each year?
Makes sense.
I'm going to ask him, if more teachers were earning houses and cars, would we have that mass migration each year?
Add to that. Let's add to that. It's easier to own a car now. All you need is a steady job and 3 pay slip. You don't need nothing else to own a car.
That's 10 years owning a car. That's not owning a car.
It's not
Inviting people to have cataclysmical button franchise protection car insurance with an overwhelming car payment that they have to pay, that the $2,000 additional cannot assist them to pay, is not owning a car. And we should have more responsible conversations
The
about
title
owning
is
a
not
roof over
yours.
your head and having your name on a title that is yours.
I don't
Because
know how many
vehicles is a rolling liability.
Thank you.
Come on.
teachers, gentlemen, were able over the past 9 years to get a house from this government.
A 22,000
None
of them.
none
In the
in
chat, talk.
Portland. None in Portland.
Okay. In the chat, talk. I know somebody right now that's a teacher, Andre, that is about to buy a car. And the bank tell her, say, she can't take nothing less than a 2024 vehicle. And that vehicle will cost her $6 million. Pan her little salary.
I'm going even further than that. How many teachers know loan company I call them to say them loan not pay and the teacher say yes the loan pay, and then when you look the ministry has not sent the money over to them car company? How many
The
teachers?
people them get called from bailiff now if you can take back a car.
How many teachers' houses has been repossessed in the last 9 years?
Prefer the lucky mouth, you know.
The question you're supposed to ask is how many teachers right now because the payment them late. I got paid on them car payment and can't pay them car insurance, which has to be comprehended.
You don't understand this, man. Like you expect the people to take bus same way.
Holding on to a car
People not
loan.
supposed to want things.
Answer those questions.
So you see, when I hear him tooting the teachers like this, knowing that them never even get the increments that they were promised at this end of month, knowing that many of them are crying, many of them are suffering, many of them are holding it together, it make the man look like a sociopath or a psychopath when he spoke. Because what it has done, Jamaica, what it has done, me know this must upset or angry enough teachers, you know. And the man said more teachers are able to buy car and to buy houses. And when I look and I hear the sentiments of the teachers, many I say, boy, Andre, them can't own one. So them have to go overseas, go work some years and come back.
Let me carry the argument a little further. Buying suggests that you will have ownership of it. No, sir. So how you leasing a car pending your prompt payment signifies you owning that car. You can't own it unless you pay the bank. I bank own the car and lend you. You don't own it. It's a mortgage that. What this can't make no sense. And him said this with a straight face, you know. May I use your phrase? Delusions of grandeur.
How many cars has been seized for teacher? There's so much I want to talk about on it, but you see,
you want to know? Go to Queen's Warehouse. Is this mountain? This mountain, you see how much repossessed car I go sell as per auction.
But
This one never yet empty.
I'm going to leave him until he's me alone there for deal with him. I'm going to leave him alone until he's me alone there for deal with him. When I'm me alone there for deal with him, nobody won't get themselves in no trouble. I will deal with him soon, Jamaica. Don't worry. I have the whole weekend. But as I talk tonight, I think this country operates like a patty shop. When I say that, I look at the Chinese warehouse that is in the country. And I don't know if Jamaica has heard, the warehouse now has to go on a pause because the mechanics have no work permit to operate in the country. When I saw it, I was like, what really can go so. But yes, it has gone so. And apparently, Colonel Charles is now coming out now to say that they're going to go on a pause. But people were out there sleeping last night, waiting. People were out there sleeping, waiting for the car. Look at this, Jamaica. Look at this.
9 p.m. Wednesday, one woman sits in her car, the only person in line at the Chinese-owned WH car service. In the black of night, along the lonely roadway, she planned to camp out to roll in like a well-oiled machine when the business opened Thursday morning, a sheet on her seat.
Oh, yeah. I am first in the line. But everybody's talking about this. So everybody, just like with KFC just open, everybody want to try it. So I'm here to try it out.
This, she says, is a big deal. She has an issue with her engine, and like everyone else who's been turning up, she's in pursuit of a cheap, lasting fix. She first went there 5 a.m. Wednesday.
But everybody want to save money. Line from over that side, go all the way back round. There's another pathway down there, so. Cars on the sidewalk.
Later, she was eventually asked to leave by the police. As we waited on the outskirts, this man made his way out to moonlight. He arrived in sunlight.
My number was 40. Others who were there with me, they got 9, 7, 8, 10, etc. And so they were able to get out of there before midday. While my number 40, I'm only getting out here now about 9 p.m.
He said it was worth it. After visiting local experts, he was told a fix would cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Between $180,000 to $250,000 because I was told by a transmission expert that I needed a new transmission.
He said he got transmission fluid, paid for it, and paid for a scanning from the Chinese mechanics. At what cost?
In total, $30,500, and I'm able to drive home, and I'm very happy.
Others shared a similar experience.
In less than 5 minutes, I was diagnosed the problem with my car. Catalytic converter, the airbag, rear airbag, and 2 side airbags were also in need of repairs. And the cost, they told me $30,000. When I checked around, I was told that that's a bargain.
Now, Thursday morning, scores of motorists waited at the gate, a security guard checking names on a paper like a teacher in a classroom, many using translators to communicate. Parked cars stretch for meters. An inoperative car here dragged to the location with a rope, and we saw this notice at the gate. Quote, "We're truly sorry. Over 800 vehicles are currently waiting for service. We cannot offer same-day service." End quote. It wasn't there the night before. Inside, some people far down in the queue wait patiently.
They are 17. But them a go on, man. Them have a buzz. But I'm glad somebody in and out there.
Miss Claudine was one of them on the outside with her bus. Driving all the way from Clarendon, she was eager to converse.
A bumper drop off, and like a fender and a bumper bus. Some of them want to get everything sorted out. I want them to clip up back neat. And look brand new back.
What timeline they give you?
They don't give me any time. They say they will call me.
A little distance from her, this man was frustrated. It's a good deal, he admitted, but the wait time is the deal breaker.
When I come and hear say the amount of people we select, I have to wait 1 month to get my thing deal with, boy. The 1 month kind of throw me off. I wish the Chinese them could have bring in some more on.
Still, he's handing out warnings.
Car dealer, car parts place, a mechanic, saddle up. New guest in town.
Ramarda Lyons.
New sheriff is in town. A new sheriff is. So, Mr. Buchanan, you not carry your vehicle them over there. Ishmael, the mechanic, Ishmael, the mechanic, what if you were there and I carry your vehicle go over there too?
None of care again. Mash up.
But I just want to know, if the goodly senator did factor this in a theme thing, so people can afford to go maintain car when they get it. One of the goodly minister where they that tell people to
That's
go
such a
buy
good point.
Packs with them with $72,000 if them factor in, so them are gonna need the Chinese. My only comment about the Chinese garage, you see, is we as Jamaicans should never be too quick to celebrate about Chinese not having work permit. Because when we crossing borders and when we over the people in the country and we don't even have social security number, we are bob and weave and a dodge and a work same way. And we are provide the services under the radar. So when Mr. Ching Chang one come and him decide say I'm gonna fix the people them car cheaper than the people them, it just is what it is. And
Yeah,
so
but
we
I
should
think it's
we no, I
the
want to say
point.
something. We should encourage regularization of our immigrant population to foster growth and service. Because if the Chinese mechanics are here to fix all the Chinese cars that are here,
That they made.
yes, and have the expertise to do it, if it's gonna make the people who are driving less violent and actually have brakes and transmission and these things, we should welcome it. Because clearly the Chinese knew that when they were sending the cars, the used cars from all the way from China and dropping them on us like without warning, that they was gonna need the Chinese to also come and fix them. So business is here. So until we start to ensure that we empower our people to have the services and the business to be demanding like that. From me little and I growing up, how only Chinese people can come set up shop and things go on for them, you know.
But
I'm very
isn't that
disappointed
an
them have.
Say that again.
isn't that sad and unfortunate that only the Chinese can set it up and something happen for them? The black man or people most times businesses have failed for them.
Well, and not just that, because I remember one time Montague did buy some used car and them just kick him out of the Ministry of Security and said, this is a black man, you're two thief. And then we see Harris Chang, one Chinese man, come and say, I'm the Minister of National Security. And him get some used car and them not kick him out. And now we don't know if for them they used car they go. So if Bruce Lee have what it takes, I just said go. What is it? Montague, big up yourself. You're gonna lose your seat, so not feel no way. But go on, hold it, hold it,
How
hold
him
it.
do with them use car there for true? Andre,
Him use them transport the vote them with them buy.
when do with them use car there for true? $400 million worth. Now you're
Which one
going
of
bust
them?
out it
Who?
again.
Chang or Q? Which one?
Me need for no man, cause a whole heap of car in there for true in I sat one whole heap of them. You hear about them
What
for
may I
200?
say?
We need to find them back. Anyhow, I
Anyhow,
think efficiency is key in any country, and why is it such an issue is because China and Chinese, they thrive on efficiency. Unfortunately, Jamaicans we should be because we have the skills, but we are not as efficient. I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but that's why it was such a hit, because they give you good service and they're honest and it's timely.
hold
And
on, hold on. Let me defend all of the good, bad, bad as in the wicked mechanic them with their road. Mechanic, the only reason why the good mechanics aren't doing what the Chinese are doing is because they don't have the capital to set up one big transformer thing, one facility with transformers, like people is things to look at. Yeah? Soon you're gonna hear people pull up on the Chinese man warehouse or try buy weave. Because Chinaman set up one Chinaman shop on top of the mechanic place. And them are going to sell things.
No, but
Yeah.
you have to,
No,
but the
that's all
truth
it
is the
is. No,
only
that is
reason
not.
why.
Listen, respectfully, I'm just saying that if what we need to do is to encourage and give talented people the capital to be able to give you
That
goods
too.
and services at the Chinaman price. Cause even right now, wholesale, go down to the harbor dash and Chinaman give you the goods way cheaper than the black man.
I make it. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
Give it
you
a
don't
shot.
Well,
see
like
Donald Trump struggling right now.
they can have competition now. Mechanic, I gotta stop overprice.
I think so too.
My mechanic brothers, hold your value, hold it.
Listen, Isaac can't say that because Isaac is in high demand because he's a very good and honest lawyer. Okay.
No, let me tell you, Isaac have Chinese prices.
Okay.
Yes.
You can't defend him no more then.
That no, you just make it clear. I use the Chinese model in my legal practice. So while you're paying for those vavavoom lawyers that keep you in prison, I get to know out. But I digress. At Chinese price, so you can go make your big money.
How the ball out there?
I'm saying, but what can I say? The work speaks for itself.
No, but
Value
really,
Yes.
come
but
what?
they are.
Value come
Oh,
what
the caller is on. Sorry.
Good night, good night.
Good night, Professor. Good night to your co-host, Isaac and Ishmael. Right? Ishmael was asking the question about the used car. So let me tell Ishmael. Ishmael, do you
Yes.
want to know what those used cars
Yes.
end up used for?
Yes.
The used cars were being sent around in Western St. Mary. One was given to a former minister's sweetheart. So every time he did a pursue a girl, he would have get a used car. So should I get a Toyota Corolla, what them call them, the Kingfish? Because most of those used cars were Kingfish. Yeah. Then
Oh, really?
one was sent to Mandeville that was being used to campaign in an election in central Manchester in 2020. Yeah. Hello?
Oh, I know his wares. Okay, I know his where.
So the man who brought in the used car himself well, let me not say the man. A source told me close to the man who brought in the used car. So by the time the used car them come, him never had none to give the police force because every single person in government close to the JLP was calling him for one of them. That is why ours push the thing to go to settlement.
So then beg it out.
Oh.
Yeah, them boops it out, man. On the
Them do what? Them do what? Boops it out?
Mandeville, it was boops out. That was the first vehicle the road to Mandeville got before that individual started to
But
run.
Ed boy no film girlfriend there Manchester.
Sir, I know you want me to go too in depth. I'm saying.
All right, sorry.
Yes, man. All you have to say is allegedly.
Allegedly, persons made calls, and it is said that a certain individual said, please ensure that my GF in Mandeville get one. The call came from high. You understand now? So it was being used as a tool for persons who wanted vehicles. This mechanic issue, teacher, I was supposed to raise it with you. You know that it's a shame that DK Duncan opened the German Automotive School on Maxville Avenue. And I know Ishmael knows it very well because it's our old alma mater. It's very close to there.
Yes, yes.
When you look at,
I know him, you know.
Don't say anything more, Ishmael. When you look at the institution Jagas, JUTs in 2013, it took about 120 of them to refurbish the old buses they had, the auto mechanic students from Jagas, you know. But what has happened? The JLP, instead of boosting up Jagas, support Jagas more, they have not pumped any real investment in Jagas. Because And the tools of trade for mechanics have become so expensive. There's no duty-free imports on the tools of trade for mechanic, because that should be seen as a part of the actual transportation system. Yeah? There's not anything with that regard. And I say, Minister Favour Williams, who is now coming to talk about Probox, when you were at education, why weren't you spending sufficient resources to Jagas so that the young men could have been the ones who would have been now repairing, owning their own businesses now in the mechanic industry? We have good mechanics in Jamaica now. When they leave Jamaica, they're the best in the world. They're heavily recruited in Cayman, heavily recruited in Antigua, Barbados, and all over. It's only in Jamaica we cost the mechanics, because they don't have the tools of trade.
Yes.
Yeah? Anyway, teacher, I just want to make that point. I don't want to go further than that. But all I'm saying, former minister, boy, what a man can book scare, boy. I can't listen.
In boops it. See boops there.
No, we not call it. See, see. Well, you know,
go and go drive a
you
car.
came off of the
Hey,
Chinese thing.
go and go take a car.
Andre and Ishmael.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm starting to wonder, since the Jamaica Labour Party is not ready for election, and they have a deputy prime minister who is of Chinese descent. If it's the Chinese model, there was an attempt to use the Chinese model. You know Chinese language?
No, me not.
So they were using the Chinese method.
Basic
They was
Mandarin.
using the Chinese method to give somebody a seat.
Oh.
Thompson. You get it? Thompson. You don't get it?
You just hear what I say? Like father, like son.
Yeah, Thompson. Yeah, it never worked out.
But I'm happy I'm here. Andre, answer this. Wasn't he confirmed in the seat?
What are you talking about? Well, that wasn't Chinese, Thompson?
Wasn't such man confirmed in the seat?
No, he was just profiling.
Oh, I think he was confirmed. But I see him put out, thank you so much for the vote of confidence and Ray before the black man came and his rightful place as the owner.
Don't do that. Black man is in jail.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
We don't want to call him name. We don't want to get in no trouble.
Hello, good night. Me can't take on toffee tonight. Hello, good night. Me not gonna entertain you tonight, you know. I trouble you come figure. Me not entertain you tonight. Yeah, what you saying? Turn off the TV now.
Teacher. You hear me?
Yeah,
Me not get no trouble, but me have one message for the eyes out there. If I say the Prime Minister don't want to call election, but if he does pray for him, no call the car, him unmarried.
These people. Them have them.
Let's
them
move
have
on.
them. Yeah, hello, good night.
Hello, Andre.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
I have spoken to people who own these Chinese vehicles in Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying that the way these vehicles are made, right, the Jamaican mechanic cannot work on them. For example, I spoke to somebody who has an electrical problem with one of those vehicles. When they went to the local mechanics, all the wires were the same color. All the wires that wires those vehicles were the same color. They were all red. So they could never solve the problem.
Oh.
Because the Chinese made their vehicle cheap. That's how they do it. So we in Jamaica, we're gonna need these Chinese mechanics. Simple.
Yeah, man. Hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you.
That's a good point. And then make it.
So you're not gonna need them.
Maybe what we can do is channel them through the automotive school, make them train people how to fix them, and we can fix them ourselves then.
Well, that's a good argument. Fair assessment. That's a fair ask or a fair. But all I can tell them is how them dealing with these teachers and I rub the teachers them. Come Monday morning, I don't know if teachers will be in school.
But it's not teachers alone, because I hear the universities aren't paid either. Me not getting a pay neither.
But there's some. We must ask ourselves though. The man said that most of the vehicles have Chinese model. But then we must do a research and ask ourselves, how many of the cars on Jamaican road are Chinese? I don't think it's much.
Toyota. No man. Yeah, man, it's a lot, man. Because it's the cheaper version, Hyundai, Hyundai. It's a lot, man.
The vehicles on the road were Japanese and European. You never know, say it have. But as the tariff has shown us, that majority of the things that we think actually make in these countries, it actually made in China. Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre.
Yes, good night, sir.
Yeah, about the Chinese mechanic. I think the Chinese mechanic, they are well needed in Jamaica. The reason being, we have a lot of electrical vehicles coming in Jamaica. Preferably, we have hybrid vehicle. Hybrid vehicle is a very expensive vehicle to maintain. And the tools to work on hybrid vehicle, these Jamaican mechanic right now, a very few of them can afford them. And the thing is, I have a hybrid vehicle. I have a battery issue. I find a mechanic, and when I went to the mechanic, my vehicle spent there 1 month.
My God.
And I didn't get the problem solved. Instead, I supposed to carry it back. I carried it back. I spent almost $150,000.
I still nothing.
I still reach nowhere. I search. Anyway, I search and I find a mechanic in Kingston. And I can recommend that mechanic does a good job.
Yes.
I don't know if you never heard about a place named Fimi-Pro.
Fimi-Pro.
Yes.
And he's a Jamaican mechanic.
Very, very professional.
Okay.
Right? So I would recommend anybody to search for Fimi-Pro and find that mechanic.
Fimi-Pro.
Very good, yes.
Where are they located?
Them cheap.
Red Hills Road.
Right beside Popeyes on Red Hills Road.
Popeyes on Red Hills Road. Fimi-Pro.
You're right. I paid my people here. It cost me $508,000. Right? And I get a good, proper result from them.
508,000.
508,000 Jamaican dollars.
I waited upon that vehicle, sir.
How can I carry drive?
It's a hybrid vehicle and the battery is expensive.
You change the battery.
The battery is expensive. The battery alone is for
$467,000.
Oh, so the back traffic 467, and then for them put it in was like.
Right, the workmanship and everything come out.
Why nothing beat a injector car, me I tell you, man.
So those vehicles that is coming in Jamaica now, most of the vehicles is fully electrical.
Or hybrid.
Right, and these mechanics in Jamaica, they are not advancing themselves. Work on these vehicles. Right? So you can find a very skilled mechanic, and nobody will take your vehicle, say they can't fix the problem, carry around, and your problem don't fix.
My God.
And doing that, when you check it, you spend a lot of money getting nowhere. So sometimes, if you find a competent mechanic like I find one in Jamaica that I can speak to, it is good. But when you don't find one and you've been going around and around and around, there is where the Chinese come in very important.
Yes.
So Jamaican mechanic, they need to upgrade themselves. Overall, not just mechanical one, Jamaican tradesman need to upgrade themselves because things is so going wide now that if you don't upgrade yourself, you're gonna left behind. And that is what happened into Jamaican tradesman now.
Yes. I don't agree with that part though, Carla, but I get where you're going. I don't agree with that part. I think the Jamaican trade industry, the traders, they are in fact competent enough. The issue is they don't have the requisite tools. So what they have to do, they have to be using what they have, or being very witty with trying to solve the problem. I'll give you an example. Sometimes, let's say they don't have a tie strap. Sometimes they have to use wire or binding wire to fix the issue. Improvising is the word. So I do agree. I think they are in fact that, and this is my issue with tradesmen in Jamaica. They can do the work. What they do sometimes, I think they either take on too much or they don't have enough help and the tools.
Yes, tool is a very important thing. And the thing is, to bring in a tool in Jamaica, it is so expensive.
Yeah, but that's a government issue now. Now we're talking.
It is so expensive to buy tool. When the Chinese them come in, they come in with a bulk of tools.
No, but they make them. They make the tools. So they can take it because they know they have assembly lines as it relates to making cars. They make cars industrially. They control 80 to 90% of industrialization in the world. So these things are a dime a dozen for them. It's easy for them to know what it needs because they make it. Versus the Jamaican market where we have to study how the parts work and know how to change them and replace them. You have Andre, you have a particular substrata of men in Jamaica that can make a car. The people that in Dover and stuff like that, that's what they do, They make the car and have it to race down there. So you have to look at it multifaceted, Carla.
Jamaica, what I think the government should do, you get them in the country, you let them know, listen to me, for you to operate in the country, you have to take a certain amount of our person and train them. So you have them working alongside with the Chinese. I think that would be more better.
It's something to navigate and to look into.
Okay, Andre. Good night.
All right. Bless you, my friend. Jamaica Ice had said to pardon him. He's fully exhausted. He was on the road the entire day today, meeting, greeting, and getting the people of Portland ready for what is to come.
Andre, I have a point I think I have to make. I hear that the reason why some of the civil servants are not paid is because they're having a system error. which is ironic to me because it's odd to me because some people were paid and some weren't. So how can you have an issue when everybody is supposed to be paid the same time? Nobody's supposed to be paid today. Today's a Friday. Government don't pay on a Friday. They pay Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So how you come and tell people say internet or whatever the case is? It don't make sense. I think they're lying. I think it's no money them don't have.
Well, we will know next week. We will know next week because it's
You
a
think
lot of
they get paid neither, Andre?
it's not just it's a lot of people don't get paid. No, enough.
Them for stop lie. Why they need to lie?
But Ishmael, as I think about it, if you're in government, you can't come tell the nation say you don't have no money.
Maybe
If
that's
you
the
got,
issue. You have to be honest.
if you tell the nation say you don't have no money, the response is going to drive panic and fear. Them can't tell you that. So they must say them have to say to you, say it's a systematic issue. What would you have said? Basically, them tell us they don't have no money, but them have to use the coded language to make the people them know so there's no money. You ever consider that?
But they would have budgeted for it. So I get your point, though. I get your point. I have to think about what I would have done because I think I'd be honest and say we're having some cash flow issues.
No, you can't do that. It's going to drive the country in panic. It's an election year. Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre.
Yes.
You know them paying the part?
What?
The part. The part money.
If them pay the part money?
Yes, them going to pay it.
If them pay it?
If them paying it.
They should pay it.
Parts.
So them don't. So you don't get your part money.
No, don't get it yet.
How long?
I must collect it the 28th.
Huh?
Of this month. I must collect it the 28th of this month.
The 28th.
Then them probably have it, man.
Okay.
That is Monday. Them have it, man.
God, this a government are wicked enough.
All right, no. If you're not get it, let me know.
Yes, no nice, clean friend.
All right, keep well.
Yes, face look fresh though.
Face look fresh. My body exhausted. All right, bless you.
Yeah.
Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre. Good night, Ismail.
Yeah, good night.
You know, Andre, I think someone give themselves a degree.
You have been a headphone. You have been a headphone, miss. You have been a headphone. Take out the headphone and talk properly.
No, I don't have an headphone.
Well, I'm not hearing you properly.
What I'm saying, Andre, for them give themselves degrees, that is the problem.
Oh, you're saying because the 300% increase?
Yes, but the council, the member of parliament, Senate, everybody, that is the problem because they get too much money.
All right, I hear you loud and clear, my mama.
There is another thing I want to debunk after this call.
Hello, good night.
Hi, if I could just take 1 minute of your time. I don't think any foreign national, whether they be Chinese or otherwise, should be allowed to come to Jamaica and given special incentives by the Jamaican government that makes it easier for them to compete against Jamaicans on the island. That's number one. I don't know any country that would give any foreigners any kind of incentive from the government that makes it easier for them to compete against local. That's one. I don't think Jamaica need Chinese mechanics what Jamaica need is mechanics that are already there to get the requisite instruments that they need, tools, to do the work. And once they have the tools, then they have to change their work ethics. So they might have to open early in the morning, stay later at night, and become a more functional group of trade people.
Mm-hmm.
And to Isaac's point, although I know he's gone, when he spoke about people coming to Canada, the UK, the United States without work permits, and they still do their under-table job, which is true, but that's not the same thing as setting up an establishment the like of what we see with the Chinese without proper. There's nobody who can come to any foreign country without proper documentation and set up that kind of establishment. So while I get this point, and it's true what he's saying, but I think the analogy is not an appropriate one. I think also is a learning moment here.
Mm-hmm.
Mechanics in Jamaica must now say to themselves, okay, the competition is here, and it's probably here to stay. What must we do as a group of tradesmen, whether you're a carpenter, because it's only a matter of time before it will spread to a welder, a carpenter. It's not going to just stop at them doing mechanical work.
As I said to you, it is neocolonialism, right?
Right.
And what is going to happen is that in another 10 years or less, they're going to control every sector in Jamaica.
And then my final point is, Jamaicans have to start reorient their thinking and not only believe that a service or a product that is offered to them by someone who doesn't look like them is necessarily better. And I'm going to say that again. Jamaicans have to move away from this idea. They have to reorient their minds into understanding, not because a service or a product is offered to you by someone who doesn't look like you makes that product better. And I rest my case. You have a good night, sir.
All right, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for your perspective.
That's a good point.
Solid point, Jamaica. You make a damn good point tonight.
I just wanted to say though,
Let me just the people make them points. Huh? Hello, good night.
Yes, good night, Adrianna. The president that were communist of apartheid people, they don't get no pay. Right? I don't know about the nurse them yesterday, but did you know that this month a lot of uniform money is supposed to run to? So I don't think the government have any money to pay.
So you said them people in the Ministry of Health fortnightly, they don't get paid.
No, them don't get any pay. And I get to understand if them gonna get paid, they're not gonna get them uniform tailoring allowance. Because you know, say tailoring allowance money this month. So a lot of money is supposed to pay. So I don't know if the nurses them get for them tailoring allowance or what. I did that question about the nurses.
All right, thank you for that information. All right.
Okay.
But I think in this country, so many people not being paid. So many people not being paid.
When was the last time this happened? You can remember, Andre?
You'd have to remind me. I'm not sure. But Jamaica, that's where I'm ending the program tonight. I'm super exhausted. You say when last you say you wanted to make a final point?
No, it was related to the salary issue as well, because there is this narrative going around about the prime minister getting $9 million for his salary, and he ordered the minister to allow him to stay. He is to receive $28 million as at April 1. Nowhere in government can you say to any boss or any salary officer that you don't want your salary. You have to be paid. So then, for stop tell lie. That's all I need. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, my brother. Somebody said, Andre, the country is broke, but the politicians are wealthy. Sad and stark truth reality. But it was a pleasure, Jamaica, too. Although I talk about me disrespectful, uno go in peace and leave me alone in Jesus' name. Have a good night. My name is Andre Stevens, and this was PD TV.